Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we're gonna be using sliders for this workout. We're gonna do an ab series. We'll do some legs and some arms. You can use sliders, and if you don't have sliders, you can always resort to towels. So I'm a big believer of using whatever you have in the house, because often we don't have everything and we're busy, and you just gotta do what you gotta do. So here's our sliders both sets. And we're gonna start with an ab series. We're gonna slowly walk into a plank. You're gonna have your feet on top of your towel or your slider. Try to get your heels off the towel or slider, so you just have a little bit of room there. You're gonna slowly walk your hands down, just to feel a stretch in the back of the hamstrings, and slowly walk out into a plank. You hold your plank, and you just breathe here. You keep your neck long, so you always look about a couple of inches in front of you. Your shoulders are always over those wrists, so stacked right over, and then you feel your shoulder blades pinching together. Have a soft bend in your elbows so you're not locking out your joints, and you're just breathing. Now I want you to engage in that pelvic floor. Especially moms, it's really difficult to find that core, so really just thinking about taking an inhale in, expanding that rib cage, and then on your exhale, pull your belly button up and into that core deep towards your spine. Remember to squeeze your glutes and your inner thighs, and just start to feel everything shake with that breath. Nice and slow inhale, nice and slow with that exhale. In 5, we're gonna walk back up to standing, nice and slow. In 3, 2, on 1, slow, slow. Feel a stretch in the hamstrings. How you doing, Zoe?
Yeah, that was really good.
And then slow back down. We're gonna do it again. Take your time here. The slower you go, the more engagement you're gonna feel throughout. Again, when you're in that plank, you set yourself up. Whew, neck long, you squeeze the glutes. You breathe in all that air. And then exhale, spine pushing up to the sky. In 5, we walk back up and do it 2 more times. In 3, 2, and 1. So we start out slow and connected, just to get our mind and our body moving, and just to get in touch with one another. Hands down, walking it out. Good, holding and breathing. Whew, in through the nose. Deep exhale out through the mouth. For 3. For 2, start to feel everything shake if you're connected. And then on 1, slow, slow, slow back up. Sweating already. 1 more time.
Okay.
Inhale, exhale, walk it down. Good, feel the stretch behind your legs. Feel your body get long. Holding that beautiful plank. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, for 3, we're gonna stay here. In 2, on 1, you're gonna draw your right knee into the chest, slide that slider in, and then slowly push it back up. Again with that right side. In, slow out. You don't wanna force the movement. You wanna go slow. Pull, 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 pull. Slow back out. Whew, whew. Switch it to the left for 3. In, and back out. You have a break after this. 2 more. 2, the slower you go, the more connection you're gonna get. 1 more. In, all the way out, and hold for 3. For 2, and then on 1, melt the knees down, whew, and push back in your child's pose. How'd that feel?
Good.
So you started out with that slow, controlled plank to feel the connection, then you added on getting deeper through the lower core, finding the connection to the upper. We're gonna stay here. You always have the option of coming to your elbows if it's too much on your shoulders or your wrists. Often with pregnancy, we tend to get tight or tension in the wrists. So if that's everything,
like full carpal tunnel.
Right.
Pregnant.
Really common. So a lot of my new moms always on the elbows. Same thing, it doesn't mean you're not strong. So now we're gonna go into our second set. Instead of crunching the knees in this time, you're gonna cross your right knee to your left elbow and then the left knee to the right. So we're gonna hold that plank, find that connection 1 more time with that inhale, and back out with that exhale. And now take your right knee to your left elbow, hold there. We hold for a second to connect your mind to your muscles, and then you slowly push it back out. You slowly pull the left to your right, squeeze that oblique, Think of that lower core to your upper. Again, now 2 to the left. Right knee to left elbow for 1. And back out. Remember to not dump the hips down. Keep them nice and high. Left to right or right to left. And back out. Now 2 to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Whew. Cross it over. And back out. For 3, we're holding. For 2. And 1, back down.
How do you talk when you're doing that?
You can hear my breath like.
It's so hard.
And just really hold here this stretch. Deep through the nose. Whew. And out through the mouth. For 3. For 2. And then on 1, we're gonna grab a hand weight. So just a single one, okay. Obviously you have a pretty silver one and I have this old school like life here.
Bigger one. Not ready.
So we're gonna start on our left elbow. We're gonna flip over to our side. Just find your perfect side plank. Your feet are still on the towel. Just to add a little bit more challenge for that core, you're gonna take your right arm up to the sky. Now slightly rotate your top right hip forwards and lift your bottom hip up, almost like someone's hand is underneath that hip, pushing it up to the sky. You just hold there, breathe. Now from there, you take your right hand and you slowly reach and rotate through the rib cage, thread the needle to the other side, and then slow back up. Lift the hip another inch. Inhale, exhale, twist. Nice and deep, and then slow back up. Good, one more time. Inhale, exhale, twist, rotate, rotate, rotate. Hold here for 5. We're gonna add a pulse to the hip in 3. Stick with me, so 2, pulse it up, 10 seconds. 9, 8, remember to breathe. Lift up and out of that shoulder blade. You have 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, and push back, child's pose. Whew, almost done your ab series.
It's so hard with the towel.
It's so hard.
It's so much harder.
Because you have to grip, you have to use your core to keep it stable without falling, right?
Yeah.
So it really forces that engagement. Now we're gonna do the other side. So set yourself up. On your elbow, you remember your elbows underneath your shoulders always. And you can use your top left hand for support. So lift your hips up. Find your perfect plank. Hand to sky. Once you found it, you twist, you reach through, and back up. Lift the hip, exhale, twist, and back up one more time. Twist it through, back up, and you pulse for 10, 9. Hold that slider. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushes you down into your child's pose. Whew. Deep breaths, in and out, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then on 1, come up to your knees. Grab both of your weights. Good, on your knees. Have the hand weights in your hands. We're gonna come up right onto your knees. You can curl your toes under. Pull in the core, so lock in that center. So we're gonna work our core as we get into our arm series. Give your shoulders a big roll back and down, chest up nice and proud, neck long, feel the energy out through the crown of your head. Core in, we're gonna slowly reach your arms wide, wide, wide to the side, hold, and then slowly lower back down. Think of your shoulder blades pressing together, squeeze up to raise, and slowly lower. Deep breath in, exhale as you raise. Inhale, back down, nice and slow. All the way up for 3, and back down. All the way up for 2, chest up, shoulders back, away from your ears, and down. One more time. Hold it up on 1, roll your shoulders back, feel like you're reaching the weights to either side of the room, chest is open, nice and proud, core is in tight, squeeze your bum, and you're just gonna flip your palms up and down. At first, it's gonna feel like nothing, especially if you have light weights or no weights. You can do this with or without, but after about 20 to 30 seconds, you're gonna really start to feel it. And you wanna be mindful that you're not rocking back and forth. You're using your core to keep super, super tight here. Opening and closing. Good, and her shoulders are back. She's pinching the shoulder blades together. You're reaching and you're going forwards. Reaching and forwards. Open and close. Good, so ideally you're doing this for about a minute here. Open and close. Good, we're about 30 seconds in.
Oh my God.
Right?
Are you sure?
Oh yes. Good, open, squeeze, close. Open, squeeze, close. You want to really grip onto the weights so you really feel the small muscles throughout firing up. Shoulders should be on fire. Good, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Take it behind your back. Reach your hands up as high as you can. Take it back, reach it up. Roll your shoulders back, palms facing in, and you're just gonna squeeze, 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 squeeze. So now you're getting into your triceps. You're still engaged with the spine, pulling that core, so squeeze your glutes in a little bit tighter, yes. Your neck is long, good, squeeze. And try to raise your hands up another couple of inches. Squeeze, good. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, hold there. Now you're gonna slightly lean your hips back over your heels and then lean your chest forwards. Keep the neck long, and then you're gonna bend your elbows to 90 degrees, and then extend back out, squeeze the back. Bend, and squeeze right there. Good, see the triceps working. Good, her core is on to keep her upright. Good, lengthen, and bend, perfect. All the way up, all the way in. Good, 15, 14. Good, try to hover your bum a little bit more over those hips. Lean the chest a little more forwards, good. Last 12, 11. Good, squeeze, 10, 9, good. Feel that engagement, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, right to the end, 4, nice. 3, 2, on 1, hold it back. Now lean your shoulders back one more time like how we started. So coming up, kneeling, and then squeeze the palms together. Together, raise the hands up another couple of inches. So this is that burner to finish you off. You have 10, you have 9, you have 8. Very nice. Try to get hands up another inch if you can. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that out. Relax the shoulders. Good. You can put the weights down. Quick little stretch out. Take your right hand and place it on your back. Take your left and just kind of pull the elbow gently. Wow. I know your arms are going to feel it. Especially after our plank work, you really start to fire up the full arm. And then you kind of isolate and you get deeper with the weights. Other side. Then we have a slider arm series really quick. Yeah, and then we'll get into your legs. You'll be done. That's it. Good. Easy peasy, right? So you're going to take your sliders. You can share my slider with me or you can use your towel. So you're only going to need one for this. Okay. Good, so you're going to start in a plank-like position, but you're on your knees. If you want to be super badass, you can be on your toes, but I assure you it's really challenging and you're not going to want to do that. So you're going to start in that tabletop position with your neck long, your right hand on your slider, and your left hand on the ground. Your left hand is your standing hand, and it's not going to move. Your arm is just kind of staying there. It's going to bend with you a little bit, but it's your supporting arm. Your right hand is going to slowly reach out. As you do so, you sink your hips down, keeping your body in that plank. You reach, 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 bending that left elbow tight to your body, hold at your deepest spot, and then exhale, pull yourself back up. Perfect. Take a breath in, and then exhale, slowly push, hold with that breath, and slowly pull back in. So it's really important to go slow, to hold the count at the bottom. You don't have to go so far out. Once you feel it, you hold. And you slowly drag, 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 drag back in. Whew. Try to be light on the hands. all the way out, squeeze the glute, hold as far as you can, and slowly pull in. Let's try 2 more. Take your time. Inhale, exhale, pull right back in. Use the core, squeeze the glutes. We're working everything we've worked already so far. So this is hard. This is your last move for the arms. It burns, and it engages the core, wakes up the glutes. You pull all the way in, and you press back into a child's pose. Good. You're gonna keep your hand on that slider. You can still stretch so if you want to. You're gonna slowly slide your right arm out wide. As you do so, you lower your chest into a push-up. You slowly come up, drag the hand back in. You walk it out as far wide as you can. You sink down low, slowly push up, slowly drag it in. Again, using the core, you're in a plank the entire time. You're engaging your chest, your arms. Your glutes are tucked in, so you're squeezing them to support you. Your thighs are glued together, so you're starting to wake up those legs. Go a little slower. For 3, take your time, really, really stretch long and wide. Sink into it. Good. 2 more. We're working those muscles, getting long throughout. Take breaks whenever you need to. 2. Looking really good. Whew. Go a little slower on this next one. Stretch as far as you can. Get deep, deep, deep. Slow, slow, slow. Press all the way up, all the way in, and push back into your child's pose. So good.
So hard.
So hard. 2 limbs, 2 sides. Really it is. All about stability, working your full body with those sliders. They're so small, but it's super killer.
And you can do like a paper plate.
You can literally do a paper plate. You can do your shirt. Like once you get sweaty, take your shirt off and use your shirt. Whatever you can do, whatever you can find in your house. And so now we're gonna work that left side. And also keep in mind, one side may be a little stronger than the other. So don't be mad or whatever, discouraged if one side's gonna go deeper, one side you're gonna get more range of motion. Yeah, okay, left side. So you're gonna have your hands underneath your shoulders. You're setting yourself up nice and strong. Your neck is long. You squeeze the glutes, you pull in the core as you slowly slide that left arm out. You lower down, bending that elbow in. You squeeze your glutes, and you slowly, slowly drag it back up. Good, you take a big breath in. You slide that left arm out. You feel the stretch in those triceps, your chest, your back, your core, your glutes. Slowly pull in. So even if you went out 2 inches, that's totally okay. Go as far as your strength will allow you to today. And as you get stronger, you can increase the challenge by going out fully out as far as you can. Think like a Superman. Good. Really good. So keep the neck long. And when you get tense, when you start to feel tired and uncomfortable, your shoulders are gonna wanna creep up to your ears. So really try to avoid that. Give me 2 more. All the way out, bending that right elbow tight to your rib cage, all the way back in. Work with that breath. Last one. Inhale, exhale, push. Stretch your body long, long, long. Squeeze, and slow back in. Nicely done. Whew. Last one for the arms.
I'm shaking.
I know, it's like, it's so deep, hey? Okay, your left hand is on your slider. Your right hand to the side. Remember, shoulders right over those wrists. Squeeze the glutes. You're in one long line, that plank position from your shoulders to your knees. You're gonna open that left arm out wide, getting deep into your chest, and then slowly pull back in. So this is not your average push-up. You have so much working against you and working with you. You walk that arm out as wide as you can, engaging the core as you do so. You lower down, you work the stretch of the muscle. And back up. Try to go a little slower. Slide out, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Always in your mind, count 3 counts for everything. Slower you go, the more your muscles and your mind will have time to connect. The more engagement you're gonna feel, the deeper you're gonna go. Good, 2 more, 2 more.
2 more.
2 more, that's it. And then you're done arms. All the way out. Down deep, feel the shake. Push up. And one more time. All the way out. Go down. Yes, last one. All the way in. And all So you know you're doing it right when your last 2 reps are killer. When you feel like you can't do them, that's how you know you're doing it right. Quick little stretch out, reach your arms up. You can stretch to the right. Good, and then back to center, and then just to the left. Good. And then hands to the ground. Let's do a quick little stretch out. Curl your toes under, tailbone up to the sky for a downward dog. Walking your hands to your feet, and your feet to your hands. And then coming all the way up to standing. Perfect. So we're gonna use our sliders now for our legs. So you only need one. You can use a towel again, a t-shirt, whatever. You can use hand weights if you wish. Use them or not. This is the end of your workout. So if your arms are really tired at this point, you don't even need them. We're gonna flip over to face this way so we can see. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with your right heel up. We're gonna start with your balls of your right feet on that slider. Your left leg is your standing leg. So your left leg is getting the burnout, although your right leg is doing the movement. So your hands are on your hips or in prayer position in front of you. You're gonna start with your feet together in a squat position. Your chest is leaning forwards. You're pushing your bum up and back. Instead of going down, once you go down, that's when you're gonna take it in your knees and more in your quads. We wanna take it more into the glutes and the hamstrings to lengthen the muscle. So from here, you keep that left heel pushing down into the ground and you slide your right leg back, 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 back. Hold on. And then slow, drag it. If you're using weights, you can extend the arms back, reach, squeeze through the back of the arms, and slow bend in. Really nice. All the way back, 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 and all the way back in. Good. Your hips are squared. You can even lean a little more forward, pushing your bum up a little further. Slow pull in. Good. You feel it?
Yeah.
For 5. Good. Keeping the weight in the heels. And then keeping the energy out through the crown of your head. Perfect. 4. And back in. Good. Pushing back for 3. Good. And pull and use that core. Good. For 2. Nice and strong. Nice and deep. Good. For 1. Holding it back on 1. Now lean your shoulders back. Good. You're going to lunge it down low. So your shoulders are right over those hips. Bend that back knee down. And then come all the way up. Good. All the way back down. Knee over ankle. And then all the way up, squeeze. This is where you start to feel the lengthening. You go down. And as you press up, you squeeze tall, engaging that pelvic floor. Down for 3. And squeeze up. You feel it?
Yeah.
Down for 2. Nice and strong. And you press back up. Down for 1. You hold it low on 1. So this is where it's gonna really burn because you're gripping your foot onto the slider and you should feel that shake. Can you go down 1 more inch? Good, 1 more inch, holds. Just that hold, kills because your mind is working. You're not doing anything, you're not fidgeting around. You're forcing your mind to connect. From here, you're gonna come up 2 inches and back down. Up a couple of inches and back down. Yes, that shake for 3. Good, for 2. On 1, hold it low. You lean your chest forwards 1 more time. You drag the back foot in to meet your front and back out. For 3, lean the chest forward over the thighs. Bump up for 2. Good. 1 more. 1, hold it back on 1. Lean the shoulders back. Your final set this time pulsing. You go down, down. Stay really low. Get really deep. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 on 1. Press up and slide it in. Whew. Keep that left foot facing forward. You're just gonna turn that opposite foot out. So your toes are turned out. Your heel is up a lot more forward. Your heel is up on that right side. So you feel that engagement of that right inner thigh just to keep the slider from sliding. You're gonna slowly lower all the way down in those legs, heel up, and squeeze the bum and the inner thigh to raise. Inhale, lower it down. Try to get the foot out as wide as you can and back up. Good, you go all the way down nice and deep and all the way up. See what it feels like to slide your foot out a little wider. Good, so you really get as long as you can. You go down in the hold and you squeeze. You go down in the hold and you squeeze. Again, you can use weights if you want to. You can always go down, pushing arms back, and pressing back up. Good, all the way down, and back up. Chest is up. Your hips are pressing slightly forwards. As you raise, you pull it up. And as you lower, you almost think pushing your knees out wide. For 3. For 2. So you feel that right inner thigh. Good, 1 more. You're gonna come down to the bottom on 1. You hold it low. Take your hands behind your head. Elbows wide. Good, you're gonna take your right elbow and you're gonna go down to your right knee. So you feel that oblique. And then you come back up. Again, right elbow to right knee and back up. 2 more. Right elbow to knee, keep the chest up, and back up. 1 more. Right elbow to knee, back up. You hold there, you pulse your glutes down for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7. Good, you get that shape, get the heel up a little higher, and try to open your right knee a little wider. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up.
Like in?
1 more time, all the way back down. Quick little reset, and you hold it low. Get a little lower, get the heel a little higher. Take that right elbow, take it back down to that knee, squeeze, and then back up, sink a little lower. I know it burns. 2 more. Down, and back up. 1 more. Down, back up, hold the chest open, elbows wide, and you pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, slide it in.
Oh my God.
Whew, let's switch legs.
Dead. I need a water break.
Water break. How'd that feel?
So hard. Okay. I'm ready.
So a lot of inner thighs today, a lot of arms, a lot of core. Good, you're just gonna start out with that lunge. I like to keep it simple with just a couple of complementary moves and just build on that rather than doing a million different moves. So with that lunge, we added on a million different things to that specific lunge. And you work that inner thigh, you work the pelvic floor. Good, so you keep the right foot planted down, the knees tracking right over your ankle, and then you slowly bend down into your squat. I like to think of putting my hand on my belly button to push my bum back, pulling my core in. You're leaning your chest forwards. Feel that the more you lean forwards, and the more you push the bum up, you feel the stretch in the hamstring more, right? Mm-hmm. And the stretch in the glute, that's what we want. So from there, you slowly push that slider back. You're working with the resistance of your foot against that slider, and you slowly use the core and the glute to pull you back in. So think, you push away, push, and you squeeze, engage. Good, neck stays long. You can lean a little more forwards. Good, all the way in. Press it back. I love the song.
Me too.
All
it's
the
not
way.
really pumping me up.
I know. When I'm in the car and it's playing, I just like sing it out loud to myself. All the way in. Feel that little bit extra when I just did that. Feel more of that stretch. Knee over your ankle. Your belly button is pushing up your spine. Good for 3. Good. For 2. And then really take your time to stretch out on 1. Hold it long on 1. Now lean your shoulders back. You're going to slowly lunge it all the way down, and come all the way back up. Good, all the way down. Your hips are squared, and then all the way up. Think almost like a puppet. You're going down. There's like a string at the front of your head, and pulling, you squeezing you up, engaging that pelvic floor. For 3. Good, with your legs really stretched that far, you're really getting deep within the small muscles, and you're forcing that back leg to be super fired up at all times with that slider not gripping. On the next one, you hold it low. Good, second side always kicks in quicker. You go down 2 inches and up to it, like that shape. That shape is change happening, so that's really good. Embrace it. Good for 3. For 2, pump it up with a song. On 1, hold and breathe. For 5, wiggle out your front toes. For 4, for 3, you stay low. 2, on 1, lean your chest forward. Slowly drag the slider in. Good. Slowly push back up. 2 more times, spread hips a little more. And back out. Good, 1 more time. So always taking breaks whenever you need to, because I would rather you do it right than compromise the form. Holding here on the next one, hold it out, lean your shoulders back, and just come all the way down and pulse it down, 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 down. So when you burn out and you get tired, you do the moves wrong and all you're thinking about is wanting to stop. So I'd rather you take those breaks so you can do it properly and effectively. For 5, get lower, 4, get lower, 3, 2, on 1, all the way up. Twist yourself open. Twist open, inner thigh.
Oh yeah. This one.
Work up brain. Keep the heel up. Open the knees wide. You slowly, slowly squat down, opening the knees wide. Hips pulled forwards, engaging that core, and you slowly zip back up. All the way down. All the way up. Can you walk the foot out a little wider? Good.
I might fall.
Down, down, down. You're using your inner thigh strength to keep it from losing it from falling. All the way down. Gotta strengthen those inner thighs. And squeeze up. Slowly lower. Press it up. For 4. And push. For 3, almost done. And up. For 2, I told you second side was a little harder. Pull it low on bun. So good. Hands go behind your head. Elbows nice and wide. Open that chest, push your hips forwards. You take your left elbow to left knee. And back up, sink a little lower. All the way down. Squeeze that waist. And back up, chest open, pull the hips forward. One more time. I see that shake, it's good. Pulse it down, down, down. Walk the foot out another inch for 5. Grip it, 4, 3, 2, on one side, all the way up. You can pull it in for a second, reset. All the way back out. Chest up, lower all the way down. All the way up. 2 more, heel up. All the way down. All the way up. Last time. Hold it nice and deep, deep, deep. Hands by your head, elbows slide. You're going to twist, keeping the chest up without leaning forward. And back up. Feel like your back is against the wall. 2 more. Squeeze. And back up. Open that chest. One more time. Good. Back up. Hold. Get a little lower. A little lower. Ideally, your glutes are in line with the knees. And you go down for 10, 9. Good. 8, 7. Good. 6. Almost there. You have 5. You have 4. You have 3, you have 2, and then on 1, slowly slide it in. Take your hands up, really reach up nice and tall, coming up on your tippy toes. Big inhale in, and then on your exhale, come down to the legs, swing your arms back, and then all the way up. Good, inhale, exhale all the way down, and then all the way up. Good, for 3, 2 more, 3 more hands, and back up. Good, for 2, all the way down, and back up. 1 more time, all the way up, hands together, lowered in line with your chest, and give yourself a big round of applause. So that is your 20-25 minute slider workout that you can do when your baby's asleep. Yeah, good job.
Yay.
You did so good, that was really good.